Alright guys, we're going to go through setting up your camera units here. This is basically what the camera unit's going to look like right here. You got a latch, you're going to open it up. That's essentially what it looks like inside. We'll go through that in a few minutes here. Here's the camera that goes inside. You can see here by my thumb you have a connector. That's where it plugs into the control board. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to install the batteries in the camera. Always use rechargeable batteries in the camera. I've got some Sony Sanyo Inteloops here. Always rechargeables inside the camera. Don't forget that. I'm going to put the batteries in, close the door. The memory card hatch is right here on the bottom. Open it up. Got a memory card here. Memory card slides right in. Close the hatch. Power button is on top. Push the power button. Camera's going to come on. So now you have the camera on. Here is the selector switch. With it straight across like it is now, that is in picture taking mode. If you're in the field and you want to see what's on the memory card, you turn it here, and that will let you scroll through the pictures using the left and right button to see what's actually on the memory card itself. Turn it back there, it's ready for pictures again. Turn it there is in video mode, which you guys aren't going to be needing that. And then here's your setup mode. Now while you're in the setup mode, you want to come down. The first one, hit the right button. It's going to come over to moving image. That doesn't matter. Date and time right here. If you want to imprint the date and the time on the photos, you're going to want to turn that on. Red eye reduction, you want that off. And the AF illuminator, you want that off. Tab back to the left. Come down one click, and then you're going to get to your format screen. We want to format the video card inside there. So now it's formatted. The rest of those doesn't matter. Tab back to the left again, go down one more. Power save, you want that off. And the beep, you want that off. Come on down some more, and that's where you can set your clock to the appropriate time and all that stuff on the card. So it is January the 15th, 2013 at 9:41 a.m. Okay, so we're done there. Go back to the picture taking mode. We're going to hit the menu button. We want to go up to program. Tab over to the right. OEV needs to be 0.7 because this is a infrared unit. Tab on over to the right. The focus needs to be on infinity, which is the sideways 8. White balance is auto. ISO needs to be about 400. Picture quality is fine. Record mode is normal. Flash level up to high. And the picture effect is off. Hit the menu button one more time. Now, I don't know if you guys can see this in the video or not, but right here at the end of my thumb is a lightning bolt symbol. The up button controls the flash. If the lightning bolt is on, it's going to flash all the time. You want that with the lightning bolt not appearing at all. No lightning bolt on the screen whatsoever above the ISO 400. No lightning bolt. That means it'll be in auto mode. At nighttime it will flash. During the daytime it will not flash. So now we have our camera set up. It's ready to go in the unit. This middle button right here turns the LCD screen off. I just turned the LCD screen off. You want to do that so it will save power on the camera. There's no need in running the LCD screen while it's out inside the unit. not doing anybody any good there. You can't see it anyway. So now your camera is set up. We're going to turn the power off on the camera. So we're ready to put the camera inside the case. So here we have the case. I'm going to take the plug for the camera, and it's going to snap right into here. There's only one way it can go in. Snap that right in. The camera goes into the case. It's going to fit a little tight. Just like that. You got a little shelf here that it sits on. Now, on this camera unit, these two open AA slots right here are extra power for the camera itself. You can run regular alkaline batteries in that. Here's the control board for the camera. It takes 3 AAA batteries. Those should last you about 6 months. Right here on the camera is the pentameter to adjust the PIR on the board. So if you're going to use the motion sensing feature on the board, you're going to want to turn that up to about the 4 o'clock position. You guys running the laser modules most of the time, you're going to take a small screwdriver and you're going to want to turn that pentameter all the way around to the, I would say probably the 8 o'clock position, or as far as it'll go, and that turns the pentameter, the PIR system will be off. These dip switches here tell the board what kind of program you want in it. Here's the list of programs over here. I think for what you guys doing, I think you're going to want this number 4 switch turned on. That's going to put the board in Trailmaster mode. And what Trailmaster mode does is when something trips the camera, whether the PIR is used or the laser module is used, when something trips the camera's going to turn on and it's going to take a picture. It's going to leave the camera on for 30 seconds, so if there's another activation, another trip, it can instantly take another picture, so it's going to be a lot faster for you. After the camera doesn't detect any motion for 30 seconds, it'll turn the camera off and it just starts the cycle all over again. If you want some delays, of course, we have, with both number 1 and number 2 off, you have no delay. Then you got a 1-minute delay, a 3-minute delay, and a 6-minute delay, and these are controlled by switches 1 and 2. Switch number 3 controls daytime only mode or 24-hour mode, which I would assume you guys will be running in 24-hour mode the majority of the time, so that switch is going to be off. But I think all the switches off, number 4 on, is going to be your best scenario there for this camera. Here's the power switch. The camera needs to be turned off. There's no need for the camera to be on. All you have to do to activate the unit is you are going to turn this switch on. That green LED will come on, as you can see. It's going to turn the camera on. I don't know if you can see the LED on the camera or not, but it turns the camera on. The camera will stay on for about 20 seconds, and that just makes sure that everything is doing the camera is working like it's supposed to. Now it's going to enter what we call walk test mode. I'm going to close this case up because this is how you guys are going to be doing it. You're going to close the case up after you do that. Here's the jack to where the laser unit's going to fit in. As you can see, I'm going to hang this up on a stand here. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. But when that thing detects motion, you're going to see the LED inside this housing light up. You can see it blinking there. Every time it detects me, it's going to blink. Well, what we want to do is we want to be perfectly still for 1 minute. And that thing is going to not blink for 1 minute. And after it doesn't blink for 1 minute, it's going to come on and be a steady burn for about 5 seconds. That's going to tell us that it has exited walk test mode. And that's what we want it to do. We want it to exit walk test mode. And after it does that, then we're going to plug the laser module into it.